there, worm nerds. This is a feeding. Fairly certain they'll need a feeding of bin B, which includes a mixture from Uncle Jim's of blue worms, red wigglers, and European nightcrawlers. This bin was last fed a week ago. I've seen a lot of activity where I'd last fed. I think that was a mango peel. Yeah, they're doing pretty good in there. I think that's a peach pit. Feels kind of squishy, but there's a hard center. Banana peel they haven't really worked through. And an apple. So I might not be feeding as much. I know the population in this bin is smaller than my other bins. So I might actually not be feeding. Because they have... Alright, we'll see you back here next week to check to see if they've eaten this week's scraps. And we'll see you then. Hey there, worm nerds. We're back in the basement, and this is bin B. I did not feed this last week because they had not consumed all of their food. So I have a container over here full of some coffee grounds. And a container full of thawed out scraps. There is some papaya in there that I got through someone who shares her compost with others. She lives in an apartment where her landlord does not allow her to have a compost pile. So she delivers a bucket of compost, kitchen scraps, to my home once a week. This will be the second delivery that she's made. And in this week's bin bucket, there was some papaya, so I thought I'd pull that out and give it to one of the worm bins. The rest of her scraps went into one of the outdoor piles because she brought a lot. She brought a full 5-gallon bucket. And I don't have enough worms to feed 5 gallons of anything. So let's dig in there and see what's going on. See if they've consumed these scraps from 2 weeks ago. And it looks like they've done a pretty good job. I don't see any... This is the only scrap I found. Looks like it might be an apple. Where the scraps have been. And of course, one of these dang ginkgo berries that the worms apparently don't like is still in there. And I don't blame them, because these things are just awfully smelly. If you've never smelled a ginkgo berry, a ripe and squashed ginkgo berry, it smells like vomit. So it's, if you're ever under a ginkgo tree that has recently in the fall just dropped all of its berries, and you happen to step on one, you're gonna have to wash your shoes off because it's just a horrendous smell. There's a part of the bike trail that I bike through where I found these. I frequently have them all squashed in my tires and up in the fenders, and it's just a nightmare. Yeah, nice. Healthy guys. And here's that papaya. So I think they are going to have a field day with this. It's just the skin, but there's still a lot of flesh on it, and it's quite a large piece. Be interested to see if they enjoy the skin, or they just leave it like they do with the apples and avocado. There's also some cucumber skins. Alright, let's do this again. Sorry, guys. And of course I forgot the grit, too. Yeah, I'm forgetting. Okay. Enjoy. Through the magic of editing, we'll come back here in a week. Today is November 11th. We'll come back next Monday and see what they've done with all these interesting scraps. Have a good one. Hey there, worm nerds. This is what I believe to be a feeding or bin B. I have switched the bin on this. I did some rearranging. I got rid of the tremendously large blue bin and switched a few bins around. So these worms are agitated and they've lost their previous home. So hopefully they've settled down into this new bin. Looks like we had some cucumber peels, some apple peels, banana peels. And yeah, they're really in there and going at it. So maybe, since there's so many food items still left, I will just give them a small feeding. I think I had papaya skin in here. I'm seeing a few of the seeds. But I don't see the skin itself. Which is interesting because I just rearranged this a couple of days ago. Huh. Ah, there it is. Put all that back. Cover that up and